What's up everyone, Clayton here, and today we are back with another Skyrim build. This one took a while to complete because I was lazy. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I was lazy. But we're going with a vampire build, a female vampire build. That's a little bit different than normal female vampire builds. Most of them you see on YouTube or anywhere else are like seductress, where it's like an attractive female vampire that seduces her men. This is kind of different. This is a older lady who uses her power and nobility to pretty much take control of everything and rule everything without anyone really knowing she's ruling everything. So pretty much the backstory on this is she is an ancient vampire. She's been around for a long time, and each time she overstays her welcome at a specific country or nobility, she needs to leave and head towards a new place to pretty much control. She was heading to Skyrim when she was taken in an ambush, and you know the story from there, Dragonborn, all that stuff. So pretty much this build, you roleplay as a, you try to be like an elderly lady where you don't, like, no one really takes any notice to you. You pretty much go on unnoticed and work your way up nobility. So you want to become Thane of every hold, and pretty much everything like that. You just want to live in a life of luxury, and you take, you know, your feedings on people who disagree with you in the courts and things like that. So it's pretty much just like she's just been living her life for hundreds of years by being a noble, and no one really takes notice to her because she's an old lady. But she can get what she wants when she wants because she is a vampire, and a powerful vampire at that. So we talk about the role playing, we'll talk about the build itself. Skills you'll be using is illusion, destruction, restoration, one-handed, sneak, speech, and alchemy. That seems like a lot, but each of them kind of have its place. For illusion, you want to make sure you be able to use pacify, frenzy spells, or fear spells, because you want to control the minds of the people who are under you or other nobles, so you get get your way pretty much. Destruction, just magic, because vampires are tied in with magic, and you can use lightning spells, which I use in this build, and it works pretty well. Restoration, just stay alive. One-handed, you'll be using a dagger as your kind of offhand, so you will only be able to have some points in the one-handed. Sneak will pretty much be your primary skill. You're going to be using sneak and one-handed backstab with daggers to be able to do most of your damage, and delusion and destruction are there as backups, especially illusion for like large groups of enemies, or if you get caught, you can pacify. It's pretty much a nightblade, but you will play more as a a noble. And for alchemy, you can poison your blades. And speech is just there for role-playing abilities. That way you can you can sell items to more people. You have increased bravery, persuasion, and intimidation, which kind of fit in as being a noble, I guess you would say. I don't think I've gone over this, but the race, you probably want to use Breton or a human-looking race, and it's going to be female. Yeah, this is kind of more of a role-playing build. Just because you're gonna want to be able to be a noble, and it kind of relies on that. You kind of want to, not make a big name for yourself, but you still want to be, a Thane of each hold, and that's kind of how you get your power. It's by secretly taking control of everything behind the scenes. People don't know your name, but you roll everything. You have everything you want, and kind of a way that she's been living her whole life, just becoming a master vampire. And if anyone does mess with you, you can sure enough go to wherever their bandits are and murder them all. Because this build's still pretty good for one-on-one with destruction and stuff like that. We'll go into some of the the armaments. For clothing, you just kind of want to use regular robes, fancy shirts, whatever you want to use there. For dagger, I use the ebony dagger just because I think it looks coolest. No real reason. You can use whatever dagger you really feel like it. For stat distribution, I would say you want to put a lot into magicka and secondary into health to stay alive. You want to have a lot of magicka to be able to pump out spells, and yeah, that's pretty much it. You want to be able to use your illusion spells to take out big groups of enemies, make them fight each other or pacify them, and destruction to be able to take out enemies, sneak to be able to sneak around and backstab people, and yeah, just play as in like a freeable old lady, but who's actually a vampire that could kick everyone's ass. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this build. It's a little bit different, more of a role-playing build. If you guys enjoyed this build, make sure to leave a like down below. Also, to comment what you want to see the next build to be, I guess. I don't know. And yeah, these builds are going to be a little bit shorter because people like shorter videos, even though people say they might like longer videos. It's just looking at the audience retention rate. Shorter videos work out better. So hopefully that doesn't take down on the quality. And yeah, also if you guys haven't seen these two videos here, make sure to check those out. And yeah, this has been Clayton, signing off.